Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Esoteric Ramblings. I'm Jesse Arnold, and today I'm bringing you my review of Bad Batch, Episode 9, Bounty Lost. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching. I just wanted to say a quick shout out to Raven and some of the other folks who've commented on the videos this week. Thank you for the interactions. Hopefully you were able to figure out the removing the peg piece from your statue. So thanks for asking. I'm glad I was able to find that, and that hopefully that my review and comments were able to help you figure out how to fix that. Yeah, that said, episode 9 of the Bad Batch. As always with my Bad Batch reviews, there's not going to be a separate spoiler section, so if you have not watched today's episode of the Bad Batch, you will hear some spoilers in my review here. Once again, I think it is another fantastic episode. Episode 8 sees Crosshair come back, coming after the Bad Batch and Omega as they're trying to reclaim her. Cad Bane is also after them, and we realize the Kaminoans are really after her. And in this episode, we find out why. So Cad Bane has made off with Omega, and he's flying away to take her to the rendezvous point to return her to the Kaminoans. And the Kaminoans explain what they want in their little meeting, and we see Tanway again from Revenge of the Sith, Attack of the Clones, and she is sent to meet with Cad Bane, pay him, and collect Omega. And I can't remember the other cloner's name. The other one that's been very close to Omega. You know, she clearly does not like the way this situation is being handled, because the idea is to get her back, get Omega back, get the genetic samples they need, and then terminate her, which is, of course, disappointing. Meanwhile, Omega on Cad Bane's ship befriends Toto and is able to convince him to open the door so she can help fix his leg that was broken. And she, of course, being a smart and wily character, is able to deactivate him enough to try to escape, just conveniently as they land on this rendezvous point, which kind of looks like the Camino City, but in a Cloud City setting. But there's lots of these little spire tower cities in the clouds. Meanwhile, I definitely got the feeling that the other cloner, it's not Lamasu, Tanwi, I can't remember who the other's name is. Clearly, I had the feeling that she was going to send for help. And I had two possible thoughts as the episode went on. My first one was that it was going to be Fennec Shand, and that is indeed who it ended up being. Was Fennec Shand comes to intercept Cad Bane and prevent the trade of Omega to Tanwi to bring her back. So there's a fight between Fennec and Cad Bane, which was a really great. It's always great to see the bounty hunters fighting each other, because you see all these things about them, and they all get to have their different moments, but getting them to see interact with each other and just all their unhinged morals, because they don't have the responsibilities that the Jedi character has. So it's always fun to see these not necessarily amoral, but differently moraled characters to the Jedi being able to cut loose and fight, and that's always a bit of fun. Plus, it's great seeing or hearing Ming-Na Wen's voice again as this character. Let's see what else. So, of course, the heroes, the Bad Batch, they're trying to find Omega, and she's able to get a signal to them, and they're able to eventually track her and find her. And while she's trying to evade being captured by the other bounty hunters, because she gets away on this city, she comes into one of the cloning facilities and sees all the different clone bodies in the different jars. It's a very Frankenstein's laboratory kind of a vibe, just creepy green tanks with lifeless clones of different types in them. And it's kind of her moment of coming before her origins, her reality, seeing the cloning in a different way. And, that's a brief but emotional moment with her. And then, of course, the heroes, she's able to get away, and which is great. I think it's great that she's clever enough. She has all the resourcefulness of the different clones, and just herself and her own experiences. She's learning and adapting, and the Bad Batch, the guys discover that part of the reason she's so important, or at least the main reason she's so important, and this seems to be canceling out my theory that she is force sensitive. The main reason the Kaminoans wanted her back is because she is a Generation 1 direct clone of Jango. So she is on par with Boba Fett. So Boba Fett, they reveal, was designated Alpha, and then later named Boba. She is designated Alpha, or excuse me, she's designated Omega, so they're the first and the last of the Gen 1 genetic clones, so I'm assuming there may be others out there, hopefully not too many, like, original straight duplicates of him. But now, they didn't say it in the episode, but now, if this gets revealed to her, she might, or if she doesn't already know, there might be this drive to find her brother in Boba, and that might bring him back into the story. We'll see. During Cad Bane and Fennec's fight, we do see him lose his hat, and we see the metal plate on his head, which a lot of people I've seen online are speculating that the fight with Boba has happened. That potentially is what was, the original sketches of how Boba Fett got the dent in his helmet and how Cad Bane dies, but clearly Cad Bane has survived this. Whatever it is to give him this metal plate on his head. And I'm wondering if this is something that Boba Fett, when they have that standoff, eventually exploits. Like, he knows about the plate, he knows how to damage it, and maybe that's going to be how Cad Bane gets taken out. Because I feel like Boba Fett's not the Boba Fett yet. Like, not the way we know him. Because I don't think we've seen him in his Mandalorian armor yet. I don't remember from the Clone Wars. So, if I'm wrong about that, feel free to let me know in the comments. I will try to look that up later. I should have looked that up first. But, yeah. All in all, I thought it was another good episode. It was definitely more of an information and, just kind of action episode. I did like it. I think it was great. Has some really nice moments when Omega gets returned to the Bad Batch at the end of the episode. And it's nice to think that the cloner who sent Fennec, when Fennec's like, all right, I'm going to go after her, but it's going to cost more, and the cloner, the Kaminoan, was just like, no, if she's with them, she's safe. That's all that matters, is she's not coming back here to be experimented on. So that's nice that I'm kicking myself for not remembering this character's name. That particular cloner is not, she's just out to protect Omega. So it's been fun seeing Fennec. I don't know if we'll see Fennec again in this series, at least in the season. It seems like they've kind of did her two stories, and why she's been doing it. And now that Omega is safe, who knows? Well, maybe we'll see her again. Maybe there'll be a whole, what do you call it? Like, court gathering of bounty hunters at some point. Because I feel like we do need to see Boba Fett at some point in this series. Or at least a little more discussion about him, because I feel with his show coming this fall, or around Christmas, they're going to want to try to get some more backstory in on him before that show gets to those things, just to set some stuff up. But anyway, that's it. That's my review for the episode for this week. Bounty lost. Clearly, that Omega gets away, and she's returned to the rest of the guys in the Bad Batch. So we'll see. This might be a good place to have a time jump between the next episode to advance the characters on a little bit, to jump further into the Empire era. Because there's no immediate threat coming after them. Cad Bane has been, I guess he's still after her, whatever, but I can't imagine they'll have a continuing running arc of him going after her and failing, or getting her and back and forth. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching today. If you didn't already watch it, my review of Loki Episode 3 is also up. And I'm going to be trying to schedule my videos to all post around 3 o'clock Eastern Time going forward for my reviews. And I'm trying to keep my stuff focused to Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So Monday will be my Monday Madness reviews of either toy hauls from weeks prior, or a movie. which this Monday I'm going to try to go see Fast 9 over the weekend and have a review for that on Monday. Wednesday is Comic Hall Rundown, and Fridays are going to be my show reviews for the week. So, which currently are Loki and The Bad Batch. So, stay tuned for more of that stuff. Feel free to hit like and subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. Let me hear from you in the comments. I'm more excited about that. I'm more excited with interacting with people on here and hearing what you think about stuff. So check those out. I am going to be doing a podcast again with the Legends of Grayskull crew. We're going to be doing another Off-World for them, talking about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live-action movie from 1990, or 89, 89, 90, 90. Yeah, because last year was the 30th anniversary. So we'll be doing that soon, and I will post a link here or whatever when that goes live. So I've got my little new sewer display behind me with Raphael just to test out scale on there. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Have a great weekend or whatever day it is when you watch this. And as always, ramble on.